coming through because people are waiting for the live stream to hit up. I just got text messages about people, is it live, so people are waiting. So, Logic, if you want to let me know when we're
Can I run upstairs and get something real quick?
Go ahead and get something. It better not be the damn lawnmower.
No, it's going to take me 2 seconds.
All right, go ahead.
Crazy.
I'll start talking, and you could just come back and you'll be hearing me talk, all right?
I'm going to bring the phone with me. I got the house phone. Bring the phone with me.
Don't be breathing all hard in the phone on me.
No. I ain't going to have no heart attack on your show. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I come back from the reunion show and I die.
Good for ratings.
Came back from the reunion show and caught a heart attack.
All right.
Don't worry, man. It's good for ratings.
That's true. Because somebody just died and now they buying their records out of the. Somebody just died. I can't think of who it was. Now they buying their records.
Go get your stuff. Go get what you gonna get, Shampoo.
I got it already. I'm good.
Oh, all right, Logic, let's go, because number 9 should be coming in soon.
Where's Schoolboy?
Oh, shit, that's Shampoo, my big bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was the big bro.
It might have been number 9. Let me see.
Yeah, just chill out.
Good evening, everybody. This is Clemy's Couch. Thanks for tuning in. This is my first show, pilot show. We're going to have a good time. I hope y'all ready. We got a good topic tonight. I got some good guests, and I had a good show for y'all tonight. I have Shampoo with me. You know, my first show, I got to bring in. They call you my Facebook husband. So, got Shampoo.
How you doing?
What's going on?
All right. This is awkward.
I know, because you used to running things and running your
I'm sitting there like, yeah. I'm sitting in the cut. No, it's beautiful hearing your voice again.
Yeah. It's good for us to be back together on the line again. It's like old times.
And I'm sitting in the same chair I sat in before. I did that for you, Clematis. You deserve that.
Oh, okay. I deserve the Nixon chair.
Yes.
Next up, I have a very special guest that I brought in tonight to talk about our topic. I've been following him. For some of you, I'll let him introduce himself and what he's involved with. But he's going to be great for tonight's topic. I watch his lives. I enjoy him on Instagram. I enjoy him on, the show that he does. But I'll let him talk about it. King Face, how are you, hon?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. We here.
Yeah, thanks a lot for coming through for me. I really, really appreciate it. I've been watching you for a minute.
Yeah, you've been showing love and support, man. It's not a problem at any time. That's not a problem.
That's what's up.
Yeah, just if you would briefly want to introduce yourself, let people know who you are.
My Instagram is kingface_F1. I'm 1/10 of the Flip Set crew, alongside with Shampoo and many others, man. Queen's Flip. I got my own web series. I wrote a book called "Bitch Just Listen: 5 Steps to a Successful Relationship."
Yo, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I wrote a book, Shampoo, man. I'm gonna send it to you, baby.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? I'm not all nigger. You know what I mean? I'm a half nigger. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
I'm not all nigger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I definitely wanted to chime in on this topic. You know what I'm saying? I think it's an important topic that a lot of people should really talk about, because as these black women, man. No offense to the black bitches. Let me not say women. Black bitches, not black women. There's a difference. There's a difference between black bitches. Sure. Is it better now? Not well. I was. I'm not anymore. So if you still hear it, it ain't me.
I don't want to bother the show, but I don't have the live. Oh, on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. Sorry about that. Sorry, Clemy.
Nah. I just wanted to make people understand the difference between the type of black women I'm talking about. It's a different type of black women. You know what I mean? I don't want to target all black women because all black women are not going to relate to this. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of them are. Most black women. Yeah, that's why I say bitches. That's why I got to separate.
Face ready. Face ready for the get down.
I know Face come out the gate running. That's what I love about him.
That's my nigga there, boy.
That's what I said. I love him sometimes, and sometimes he get on my nerves.
That's Face.
But, listen, if I'm getting on your nerves, I ain't doing my job.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. That's what's up.
Yeah, let the audience know what our topic is, because you just running out the gate. They know what I'm talking about. My topic tonight is we're looking at why the black man is choosing other women of color. It's a new trend now. Instead of the American black woman, the black man is looking at now the Hispanic woman, if she's from Trinidad, Brazilian, anything that is under the black umbrella but doesn't look like the American black woman. So
We've been doing that though. They ain't new.
Yeah, so it's not new, but if you look at what's been going on recently compared to the past, before the black man.
Does that bother you?
Pardon?
Does that? I mean, I hate to interrupt, but does that bother you?
It's not so much that it bothers me. It's a thing where I'm seeing that that's a growing trend because these women are still under the black umbrella. But what it is that it seems like that the American black woman is starting to be slight for, other women of color.
I think that's number 9.
Oh, number 9. Okay, thanks for joining number 9. I'm introducing the topic now, number 9, and then I'm going to get you because I know you're on a time frame. So, that's the growing trend right now. Like, what's going on with the black woman that, the black man no longer, wants to be with her. Now he's looking at...
I definitely have an opinion on that. I don't know who you're going to first, but, I know...
I'm going to go to number 9 first because his time is limited. So that's why I said I want... Yeah, so number 9... everybody basically knows who you are in this circle. So, they pretty much know who you are. But I wanted to get your opinion on this topic because I've heard you, historically I've heard you, put down the black woman in different, and, you've made certain comments and things like that. So I wanted to get your input on why you think that the black man is going to other women of color and not the American black woman.
Well, Clematis, I want to thank you for having me on the show. I never actually necessarily put down the black woman, but what I did come to an understand is that there's an influx of radicalization that's been brought into black women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And under this radical feminism, black women have taken this position. Black women have taken this position to look at things as if an independent mind, that they're the one.
I hear him, then he go out. Is that just me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear him and he go out too. I hear him go out too.
He got some good energy. Shit, that motherfucker said, fuck that.
I don't know if he's
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, what it is I think radical feminism has taken over black women, and black men are tired of it. I mean, interracial dating is nothing new. It's been going on for decades. It's more prominent now simply because of the influx of immigration throughout the world. We have more people coming to the United States now from all over the world than we ever have. So people from all walks of life and races will intermingle. That's just inevitable. The populace is changing and the populations are changing. And what we have here, women from the Caribbean, women from South America, even women from Europe, they have customs, even the ones that are second and even third generations, but these customs are still instilled in them to value the man put themselves second, and your man is your shield,
but your leader,
you're not and saying, your Buckley.
Yeah, but you're not you. And I agree with everything you said. It's odd, but I did. I really listened to you, but I just wanted to, if I could just interrupt Clematis real quick, and I just want to just say to him, but you're not answering the question. Why are black men going to them? I agree with everything you said, but why are they? That's the question.
It's very simple. The answer is the radical feminist movement. It's touched the black women like no other. You have books by Toni Morrison. If you want to go back to the 1990s, Waiting to Exhale, what did those black women do in the film? They rebelled. They showed that these black men wore them down and they didn't need them. That was the start of this change. And from books and shows and things of that nature, black women feel like the black man is inferior to them. So when they're with them, they're with a boy or someone they need to guide or they need to lead. And black men are just tired of it. White women treat you like
let's give our opinion too, because Face is passionate.
I'm gonna because I want. Go ahead.
Thank you for having me on your show as well, man. But my opinion is this: is that black women are too aggressive. Black bitches. Let me not say women, man. Black bitches are too aggressive. You know what I'm saying? They're too aggressive. They try to dominate men, and real men cannot be dominated. That's one thing that's an ultimate turnoff for any man, even the simp man. You know what I mean? Once a woman is too aggressive and too loudmouth, we're not dealing. And a lot of black women, they're on that path where they don't want to be submissive. And there's no real man that wants to be with a woman that's not submissive. We like our women to be submissive. We like our women to be. I know y'all hate this word, but we like our women to be obedient. You know what I'm saying? And even in my former lifestyle, I didn't deal with black women, black bitches, because they gave the most headache. You know what I mean? So that's why you see guys will go with a Spanish chick, because they're submissive. They're catering. They love catering to their man. Where now the black bitch doesn't want to cater to her man. She wants to be above her man. And there's no relationship will ever work where a woman is above her man. It's just not going to work. You know what I'm saying? So even if they try to make it seem like it's an equal thing, even in an equal relationship, it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has to be the upper hand. It has to be the man in order for the relationship to work.
Well, I agree. It's just so harsh with.
I mean, reality. You know what I'm
saying, Clematis? That motherfucker hard shit. That motherfucker, bitch, get the motherfucking kitchen. Shit.
That's why I love it. Y'all have this love-hate relationship.
Yeah. Yo, but I agree. We had a meeting. I'm sorry, Clematis. I'm just nice. I'm feeling good, man. I'm just so happy to talk to you. And I feel like a kid, man.
You're feeling good.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there sipping the Coors Light and the Kettlewood.
Let me ask number 9 a question before we finish, because he has to go. Number 9 has his he's pressed for time, and I want to make sure that he touch on the points that I need to before.
And I want to give my opinion too. Don't forget about me.
You're going to get time. Yeah, you and Face are going to get
Shampoo,
time.
You don't wear the pants in your home, so we'll let me speak.
Shit. I got a stylist chick. Face just said it.
So,
but she's not like that. I'll get into it. Yeah, I'll get into it.
Number 9, let me ask you this then. What do you think the black woman should be changing about herself now so that she can get and keep a black man?
Good question.
Well, it's very simple. If you want to go back to things that have been commonplace, let's take a trip down memory lane. Let's go back to a time where the woman was subservient. The woman understood that the man was a valuable asset in her home, that he was her leader, he was her guide. And again, submission is the key word, like the other guest just said, submission. A man, in particular men of color, black men, we love submission because of many of us who we are, we have dominant ideas, we have dominant personas, and we are dominant men. And when we walk into the home, we want a woman that's going to cater to us, submit to us, and allow us to be who we are freely, and understand that and adhere to that. So a woman must sometime now at this point have to take a back seat. You have to take a back seat to your man and put him first. That's the only way you're going to save it.
Okay.
Can I interject?
Now, can I go? I want to go because I want to get my opinion.
Go ahead, Go ahead, Shampoo. My fault.
Oh, no, Face, you good? Yo, I just want to just say.
Well, let me just, Shampoo, let me say one thing, and then I'm going to let you get out what you need to get out because number 9 has to go. He only got a few more minutes. To respond to what you're saying,
what that nigga got to do?
Because he has his own show.
What that nigga got to do?
He has his own show, so he has to do.
That's right. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, yep.
I don't get to be on a Jewish network like you. I got to work for my show.
Yo, I forgot about that. No doubt.
Yeah,
I want to get my opinion.
Just real quick, you're going to get some of that. You and Face, you're going to have the time. I just want to get number 9, finished up so he can go. Just to address what you're saying, number 9.
You got me for another 10 minutes. Don't worry, you got me for another 10 minutes.
Oh,
okay.
Good.
I just wanted to get this out because Shampoo he can't hold it. It's killing him.
I'm telling you, shit. It's like It's like when I gotta go to the bathroom. I can't hold it.
With being a black woman and being a black woman that was raised to be submissive to a man, and I was raised that way. I was raised old school by the women in my family.
And that word doesn't bother you. Submissive.
No, it doesn't bother me because of the way I was brought up and the role. See, you got it. Let me explain this. The men in my family were the head of the household. They took care of their business. They did what they were supposed to do. It wasn't none of this punk weak shit that some of these niggas is out here doing. Now, if you want now I'm going to say this. If you want a black woman to be submissive, and I'll just use the word submissive, obedient, whatever you want to use, if that's what you want the black woman to do, then you have to be that man that shows her you're that king, because guess what? We will be that. But you have to come in and show us that that's what you are, because every man is not that. Every man is not that. You got some weak ass niggas out here that don't know how to handle their business. So I have no problem with being what I am, because I'm a professional. I make a pretty good living. I come from a good background.
And you said you fried some chicken before you went to work. Remember that?
Yeah, my man wanted some chicken. It was 10:30 at night. I had no problem doing that for him because he plays his part.
Facts.
So when he didn't even ask me, he just mentioned it. He said, I could sure go for some of your chicken. I said, okay, baby.
But
you know, I'm sorry to cut you off. I just want to explain.
No, go ahead, Face.
You know what that is? You know what submission is? Submission is how a woman shows she loves her man. So when a woman doesn't submit, it makes a man feel like he ain't loved. See, that's like the way us men show we love our women is by taking care of them. So what they give for us in return is being submissive. That's how they show their love for us.
Yes.
And we at a time now in the world where submission is considered weakness. And because it's considered weakness, you know what I'm saying, women do not want to be submissive. When they don't understand, submission is actually the strength in a relationship. Because when a woman can show restraint.
Yo, Face, can I just say something real quick?
When a woman can show restraint.
Face, just real quick, because I might forget. I've known you for months. I mean, I've been doing IG calls. I'm listening to you. Yo, that's what's like. Yo, that's real. That's real.
Yeah, but that's how women show they love. Like, and a lot of times, that's why right now the black women's having a problem, because they don't know how to love their man. And plus, especially in the era where they did welfare and public assistance, it took the man out the home. So a man is not appreciated for working anymore. So a man taking care of a woman is not even appreciated anymore, because they can get whatever they want right now. So it's like I don't even need a man to work, because I can work and pay my own bills. So fuck it, man. I don't fucking need no nigga.
Yo, can I give my opinion when he finished?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to, Clematis, if you don't mind, because I want to get my input. Just because I know number 9 got to go, but listen, but people got to understand something first and foremost. The black woman gave life to everybody on this earth. You got to start there. No.
Is this Black Liberation Theology 101?
No, I know. No, it's not. It's scientific. It's not just because I want to say that and I want to sound provocative. If you go by science, because all of that old religion stuff, You know what I mean? We could debate that all night. But science you can't deny. Science says that the first person on earth was a black woman. So, having said that, we could throw that off the table because that's a fact. It's not up for debate. Okay. Now, this is just some dumb shit that I'm thinking. When slavery came along, and the white man, for lack of a better word, came and made us slaves, and I'm just boiling it down because I don't know the history and all that stuff. But when he came and took us as slaves and we worked for free and the woman was there, we still was a family unit in the sense, but they used to sell us and all that. But they used to put us in shacks together and he used to have sex with our wives and all that stuff. But we still was somewhat a family unit. So the woman was looking at us. Oh, shit. It just clicked in. The woman is looking at us, watching this white man tell us what to do. And they lost respect for us. They might. I'm just thinking of a theory that could be true and it could not be true. Because I heard Face going the black bitch and all, like, you know what I'm saying? Because we're hurt. We're looking for other women to be submissive, but the black woman was submissive. But maybe she's not submissive because we failed to stick up for the black family when during slavery.
That's not true. I don't believe it. Because during the Jim Crow era, black people was most likely to be a family.
Who's clapping?
During the Jim Crow era, the black family was very much intact. It's the feminist movement that changed the whole mentality of the black woman. Once the feminist movement came into play, which is a white woman's thing, black people adopted that idea, and that's why the black home is. That's why the women are where they are. It has nothing to do with racism because that brought us closer. If anything, racism brought us closer during those times. I didn't say
Faith. I didn't say racism. I didn't use the word racism. I used weakness.
No. What I'm saying is, slavery. Slavery brought us more together. During those times, we was more together because we had to be together. It wasn't the black man had to watch a lot of things as well as the white woman had to watch. So
slavery was good for us?
Huh? Well, look,
slavery was a good thing?
Listen, if you want to go by the numbers and the black
home. Oh, my God. Yo, Clematis, can you kill this nigga?
Both fathers and mothers was around during the Jim Crow era. It's a fact. As soon after feminism, and all that other shit, the black home, it did a total 180. It's 80% are born without both parents. That's what's going on there.
You know what? I don't.
You're stuck. You're stuck, Shampoo. You got to sit.
No, I'm not stuck. I just say I'm in disbelief. What he just said.
What he said is rooted in fact. If you go back to the Rockefeller Group's documentations, if you go back to the Ford Foundation, radical feminism that was placed in the 1960s was a method to destabilize the home. It started off in the Caucasian community and it spread rapidly by the 1970s in the black community. And it was a form of destabilization to magnify the powers of the government and the establishment. That's actual fact. You can go. You can't deny that. If you go to Lyndon B. Johnson's The War on Poverty, and you can't deny that the black woman gave life to human civilization.
Well,
you got to put that.
Has nothing to do. But that has nothing to do with the point. Whether they was the first or the last or the 15th, it doesn't make a difference. We're talking about what caused them to be that way. Them being the first black person, the first person on earth, that's not the reason why the black women are not desired as much as they used to be. You know what I'm saying? It all comes down from something that was set up, like number 9 said. It was all set up. Because the feminist movement was a whole other thing to distract us from the black movement during that time. That was all that it was. You know what I'm saying? Because we was more united around that time. Black people did everything together. We started schools. We had our own businesses. We had our own communities. You know.
But that was the problem. That's why welfare came. That's why welfare came along to get rid of the black family structure. That wasn't our fault, and I'll give fault where it's due, but that wasn't our fault. That's welfare replaced the black man. You're right. We were family unit.
70% of women around that time did not want it. They forced them. They said, if you have the father at home, we're not going to help you. They threatened them. They said you have to make a choice.
Yes, because I used to watch Claudine. Claudine used to have to hide her boyfriend and the iron board. Yes. I know what you're saying.
With James Earl Jones, yes.
Yes, it was a great movie, but it was sad in the sense that welfare was, I gotta hide him. So that means that the black man is becoming lower in stature. Because this white man is coming in the door, and now this black guy got to come out the door so this white man could look around and make sure that check keeps coming.
So, Shammy, when the inspector comes to your house, does your wife tell you to hide in the closet?
No.
Oh, okay.
Listen. And let me just say something about this, because I got to keep it real. My wife she acts like a wife and everything, but she's not the word submissive. She used to be, but nowadays I don't know what it is. She's not like she was before. She learned
you. She just learned you. She learned you. Picked up on your game. She learned you. See, the thing is, you was too good of a teacher. So her watching you became you. So now
Clematis, do you hear this?
Now your student has become the teacher. So now
you could be right. You know what? You could be right.
Yeah, because you gotta understand, you stopped being the Shammy that you was.
He's right. And you know what? I let up off the gas.
Yeah, you let up off the gas. And once you do that, but see, that's when you fuck up. You're supposed to never do that with women. You're supposed to never let up.
Is Clematis there? Clematis.
Hello?
Clematis.
I don't
Hello.
I'm here.
Clematis said, you niggas.
No,
I'm not taking you niggas.
No, I just wanted to make one point. If just refer to the movie Claudine. If you remember, she had, 3, 4 kids or whatever. You also have to remember the black man was missing. Where was the father of his children? What happened to him? So it was when women were on welfare, it was because the man wasn't there. So you have to realize.
And that's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
But that man, James Earl Jones, wasn't the father of those children.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So the point I'm making is that the man left. He left this woman to raise the children. So that is an issue, too. Now
but that's what I'm saying.
No, he left the woman because she started being a bitch.
No.
No, but that's my point. My point was that. Yeah, go ahead.
Economics played a huge role during that time. I understand that the man finding a halfway decent, good-paying job was difficult at that time. I understand that. But also, the man also abandoned. He just left. He did not stay there and try.
No. You know why that's not true? If that's not true, because back then, black men were more likely to have a job. Actually, black men were more likely to have a job than white men. No, let me explain to you.
He just saying shit.
Now, I'm going to tell you some real shit. This is why they created minimum wage. When they created minimum wage, blacks was not getting hired the same way as they used to. Blacks was like Mexicans. We would work for cheaper labor than anybody else, so we would automatically get a job. So then they created minimum wage. When they created minimum wage, that's when they started hiring mostly blacks, or mostly white, because now they was obligated to pay a certain amount of money. So then they just hired their own people. So that was it. Black people had jobs. Like I said, what happened was when the feminism movement came, like Number 9 said, women became bitches. Just like women became more sluttier, more less respect for themselves, and that was the feminist movement that caused that. Women became more disrespectful. They started feeling like they don't need men. So when you talk like you don't need a man,
that's true. I don't know where it came from, but that's true. I don't know about the feminist movement part, which yes, feminist movement does have a lot to do with, they call it independence. I'm an independent woman, and they said like so angry.
There's no such thing as a happy independent woman. There's no such thing.
No, I agree with you. I agree.
I know. Me and Shampoo did a morning show with one of them for over a year. We know first about independent.
Well,
woman.
First of all, Dana is coming into the show. I'm hoping she's on the line.
Yeah, but
now.
still, we ain't gonna bite our tongue. We ain't gonna bite our tongue.
I didn't say you would. I'm just saying I invited Dana on the show to get. She's been listening, I believe, and to give her feedback. So.
Clematis, I want to say this.
Dana's
I thought
there,
this show.
Dana's here. So Dana came into the show. Hi, Dana. How are you?
Okay, never mind Dana right now.
Congratulations.
Never mind Dana right now. Never mind Dana right now.
Behave.
I just want to say no. I just want to say I thought this was a down home Southern cooking show. Like cooking with Clemy, like
Pig feet and me, honey.
And all that.
The sequel.
Oh my God!
I thought this was down home cooking with Clematis. You know who you remind me of? Remember that black woman that was on the Food Network with her light skinned husband? They was always hugging and kissing.
Yeah, they got divorced. They just got divorced.
You remind me of her. She'd be like, you gonna cook them biscuits later, Daddy. All that, sexual in your windows.
Yo, you know what's funny that you said that? I used to watch that show religiously, and then they just seemed so happy, and then they said that motherfuckers got divorced.
And then I said to myself, how can a black man be that happy with a black woman? It's impossible.
There you go.
Oh, my face. There you go.
Yo, Face, I know you like that shit. Face talking that shit too. Them motherfuckers is crazy. But Face made sense. Face made a lot of sense. I really listened to him. I understand what he's saying, but I don't agree of the cause. But it's some validity to what he's saying. It is. You know what I'm saying?
I know you have to. I know you have to go soon. Whenever you have to sign off, that's fine. Is there anything that you want to say before you have to sign off? Because I want you to get out whatever you need.
Well, I got a couple of minutes. Like I said, hey,
stop that.
You're gonna sit here and burp. That's disgusting. You're like a 55-year-old.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. Anyway,
that was for old times.
Old times' sake. Anyway, I used to watch that Neely show. I used to say, how is a black man this happy with a black woman? This must be a scripted show. There's no way a black man could be this happy.
Oh my God!
He was always grinning. He was grinning through sugar plum. I'm gonna cook them biscuits later. I mean, like he was always grinning through the whole show.
He was.
He said, "Oh, pass me that peach cobbler, baby." Like he was always happy.
Yes, the peach cobbler.
He said, "We gonna deep fry these vanilla onions. We gonna deep fry these vanilla onions."
Why don't you just do your show here?
Oh no, I got a different platform. The Freedom Hour Uncensored comes on right here.
Yes, you forgot now. It's we have our platform.
Listen, Dana, you stay here.
No,
that's your word.
No, honey, I'm calling in. Yes, text me the number.
Stay here. Finish up here.
We have to talk about North Korea. We have to talk about Chick-fil-A.
What happened with Chick-fil-A?
Nothing.
Chick-fil-A
Tune in at 9 p.m.
Tune in to the show. Number 9.
That a tease? That was a tease.
That was a tease. That was a tease.
Number 9. If you want to promote your
like
show,
fried pork chops and some hot grease. Some hot grease.
Number 9. If you wanted to promote your show, I know you have to get ready to go. So if you wanted to promote your show,
I want to thank you for having me on this show, but I just want to say, like you always gave me the impression, I always imagine you in the kitchen with an apron on and the house smelling like nothing but fried grease, like smiling. That's why I always liked you. I always really liked you. I always had the impression I come home and like you just eat an apron and the whole house smell like fried food.
I like this show, Clematis. I like this show.
You got the pork chop. Listen, let me tell you what I envision. You got the pork chops laid out on a tray with paper towel on top of the tray. So it soaks up the oil. You got the pork chops laid on top.
Nigga is wild.
What are you using, Crisco?
Yeah, that's how I envision you. You know,
yeah,
just talking about, baby, you want some hot sauce, baby?
David.
Number 9, you funny. Thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate it.
Well, give me 2 more minutes. I'm gonna stay on for 2 more minutes. I'll let Dana
I want Dana to weigh in on the topic because she hasn't given her opinion.
I still don't got the live up.
Can you help him out, number 9?
Well, no, seriously, I'm not. This ain't no bit.
You gotta log on to Facebook Shampoo and then go to Shampoo.
Okay, wait. Let me. So I don't have. I'm
you
sorry,
can't
but
listen
I really
if
want.
we're on the air because it's going to be feedback.
Duh.
I can't do what?
Shampoo, listen. Shampoo still sends his money Western Union. He still goes down to the supermarket and spends a MoneyGram.
I'm so full of belches and shit.
Don't do that on here. And you have to hit the link, Shampoo. That's what I think it is. I think you just
go. Wait, I'm in Google now.
Oh my God! You're supposed to be in Facebook, baby.
All right, so because I don't have the face, I'm on my computer. You know what? I'm gonna go on my phone.
Okay, you go on your phone, and you should be able to pull it up.
I'm gonna go on Facebook. Wait, just wait a second, please.
Oh,
all right,
Lord.
So now what do I do? Go to Shamster Union.
Right,
yes.
Go to Shamster Union, and you should see a link.
Wait. Let's take this step by step.
Oh my God, I can't.
Shamster Union.
Clem, you should see a post there, Clemy's couch.
It says subscribe to Dana. She everywhere. Shit. Let me see. God damn, what the fuck?
That's right, Dana said Dana's getting it out.
That's a promoting motherfucker there. Shit.
That's right.
She doing Shamster Union. All right, so now look. All right. So now what do I do now?
You should see a link. It should say Clemy's couch, and you should see a link you could click on.
There ain't no link here. Go ahead. That's just going. Oh, I see it. That's nice.
We always got
it says subscribe, so let me just subscribe.
You should have already. You know what, Dana?
I did. I did subscribe. That's why I'm trying to understand. Why am I doing that? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Right.
Dana, let me hear what your opinion of what you heard so far.
Don't let me.
Okay, so what is your question? Your topic question again? Why black men what?
Why they're choosing other minority women other than the American black woman? Because the Spanish, Brazilian, and anything that looks black but isn't the American black woman. Anything.
So we're not including white women. Oh shit.
No, because the black men that started before. Black men have been going to white women before. The growing trend now is that the black man is going after women who are under the black umbrella, women of color, but they're not the American black woman. They're going at, like, if you look at the celebrities now, they have, Spanish women, Brazilian, Trinidadian.
Exotic. Just call it exotic. Call it exotic.
Island women. They're getting, these women who look black because they're not white. However, they're not the American black woman.
And Faye said they're more submissive, right, Faye?
Yeah, American black women don't have culture. You know what I'm saying? They're not raised with no culture.
He's talking to you, Dana.
That's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. That's new state. But so one thing we're not going to do tonight, we're not going to talk over each other because I'm not in the mood to be yelling and I'm not in the mood to be trying to talk over you. You spoke, let me speak. So,
okay, go ahead.
The stats do state 85% of black men marry black women. 9% marry white, 3% marry Hispanic, and the other 3 marry other. 93% of black women marry black men. So the majority of black men, they marry black women. So that is a myth of what these men on this panel is spitting tonight.
I've never seen them.
Now, if you want to talk about if you want to, wait a minute, I'm not finished. If you want to talk about the marriage rate going down, the marriage rate going down the same time the incarceration rate is going up. And that started in 1980, in the 80s.
Whose fault
during
is
the crack era. This is all documented. It's facts. You could go to the Pew Research.
That's not true because niggas in jail stay getting married by some facts.
Do your research and you will see.
Whose fault is it, though? Dana, whose fault is it?
Whose fault is what? That they're incarcerated?
Yeah.
Well, it's not the black woman's fault that they're in jail. It's not the black woman's fault. But the point is, if you're talking about why a lot of black women are not married, then you have to also look at the incarceration rate.
But let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. If that sounds good and it sounds
that's a fact.
factual. Okay. Now, so then why do some black women and women in general, I don't want to say black, why do they want niggas that's not doing that's not doing for themselves, or they locked up, or why do they want them type of dudes or that beat them up? All kind of, like, why do women?
Well, are you saying that majority of black women want a low down person who's disrespectful, or are you talking about women in general?
I didn't say. I said women in general. Women in general. I'm not, because I think that I don't know. All
you're
women
talking
are like
about. Okay, you're saying why do women in general pick men who have nothing going for them? I don't know why.
Been in prison. They ain't doing nothing for themselves. And let me just say something.
Then the question is, if majority of the women are picking, if majority of the men are like that, then you have to look at why are the men like that? Why are they not motivated? Why are they not doing well? So you can't put all the blame on the women. You have to look at the man.
Oh, man, I'm putting all the blame on y'all. Fuck that.
Okay, well, then that's a cop-out.
Get a face.
So, nobody's not getting me. That's number one. Number two, I didn't come on here to argue with anybody. And number three, it would not be no disrespect going on. I don't know him, and he don't know me. So let's just keep it like that.
Yeah, but you got to give him the privilege.
Shut the fuck up there and stop trying to instigate something.
Dana, I can tell you ain't got no man. You sound like a woman with no man.
This is what I'm not going to do with you, little boy, because you don't have a woman. You're not married. So you need to ask yourself that question. Why are you not married? Why do you say every woman is a bitch? Is your mother a bitch? Did your mother teach you to call women bitches? And why is it that you only date bitches?
I know you ain't got no man.
Answer those questions first before you can come over here and try to question me, little boy. You are a little boy. You talk stupid. You make no sense. And you're highly disrespectful.
All
right, Dana.
Them niggas about to fucking kill each other.
You're single as fuck.
On Clemy.
So are you. And you're short as fuck. You're short, you're single, and you have no fucking manners or class. So go fuck yourself up against the wall, nigga.
We on the phone with each other. We're not in a studio.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't come on here to argue with some nobody. I didn't come on here to argue with some little boy. What he think he was going to try to shine on me, Clemy? Who the fuck you thought he was talking to tonight? Motherfucker, you ain't nobody. You's a piece of shit, nigga. Because if you want to come on here and say black bitches, I'ma disrespect your little black ass.
Wait, hold on. I got Flip on the other line. He want to know, how does he get into this? You got to go to Facebook, right?
Yeah, got to go to Facebook. If he's on Shamster Union.
Why don't he call in?
Well, give him a call and
me and him got a problem. Me and him got a problem.
Listen, how you go? He said, hell no. Can you? How you get to Facebook? You go to Facebook and go to Clemy's couch.
No, if he subscribes to Shamster Union, he can see it live.
Oh, you gotta do too much. You gotta subscribe to. Anyways. Okay.
Treyway.
Yo, listen.
Yo,
help Flip if he just wants to listen in. He doesn't have to talk. If he wants to call in number just to listen, he can.
Well, Dana, before you continue on, I need you to apologize to this man that's on the panel, because the way you came on the panel, it was unruly. You know, we got to start from somewhere. Okay, we got to start from somewhere.
Let me tell you something, Amina. I think you already know who you're talking to. Let me let me address you, let me address him and Shampoo or whoever else. I came on this line, and I was respectable. But when you start trying to talk over me, when you start talking that stupid shit and trying to disrespect somebody, don't expect for me to still be nice to you. That's not going to happen. He came on this line before I even got on the line. Every black woman was a bitch. And I'm asking, I'm saying to myself, well, is every black woman a bitch?
I know you wasn't listening.
Why are you only finding bitches? Why are you not finding a decent woman? I'm asking you a question, Faith. Why can't you find you a nice woman?
I say there's two different types of black females. There's a black bitch.
Okay, so where's your woman at?
It's a difference.
Where is your woman?
That's why you're single.
Well, Dana,
where
in all fairness,
is your woman?
He said he got mad bitches, Dana.
Dana, in all fairness, let Face respond to you because you asked him questions and Face is sounding lower than you. So let him respond to what you're saying so that we can hear, what his response is. Because we're only hearing one word, one or two words.
You see, the problem is she just proved my point exactly what it is. Black bitches have too much aggression within themselves. For whatever reason, they have this aggression that came out of nowhere. You understand? Number one, no man wants to take care of a woman that's telling him that she doesn't need him. When we keep hearing that shit for the last 40 fucking years, what's going to make a black man motivated to take care of your ass? That ain't going to make us want to take care of you with that loud mouth and that aggressive attitude. That's why you're single. You're proving my point.
No, I'm not proving your point, little boy. What I'm proving is the fact that when I came on the line and I was talking, when Clemy said, go ahead, when Clemy said, go ahead, wait a minute, I'm going to answer your question. Now let me talk. Because I was quiet and I let you talk, so now it's my turn. All right, Clemy, you handle this, Clemy. Clemy, just handle this.
Oh, why she can't answer the question? Is she single?
I'm going to answer your question. I am single. Okay, I'm single. That's a known fact. I'm not hiding from that. So your theory is, and see, I'm not even finished. You keep talking. You don't know how to listen. How about you be a grown-ass man and listen? That's part of the reasons of being grown is listening. The reason why I came on this show, you automatically cut me off talking. You was the aggressor, sir, not me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Because Clematis had to tell you, let her talk.
All right, Dana, let him respond to you. You believe that he cut you off. Let him respond.
No, I want her to respond to me. She said she's single, right? Like I said, she's single.
I said I am single.
All right, and this is what I'm telling you. And what I said earlier confirms what I was trying to tell you. Women are aggressive. Usually the single women are aggressive. They're loud. They're combative. And that's what you are. You're combative.
Right, no, honey, you don't know me. You don't know me. The fact is that you keep saying a woman, or you're saying, okay, so your theory is, listen, your theory is a black woman is single because she's aggressive.
Yes.
That's your theory.
That's a fact.
That's your theory. Because you're single. Matter of fact, you're worse than a single person. You claiming you got many bitches. So what that makes you?
That's great. How's that
What
work?
that makes you? You're not married. You're not providing for a woman. You're not taking care of no women. Why not? But every time you say a black woman, you say black bitches.
Why is a man taking care of you?
Why do a man? I can take care of myself until I find a man to be in my life equally. I don't need someone to fully take care of a grown-ass woman. That's your problem. Why do a grown man need to take care of a grown woman? No, he comes into your life as an equal partner.
Excuse me, Dana. I don't mean to cut you off. Face, I don't mean to cut you off. But we're hitting the 9 o'clock hour, and we have to go into another segment. And I have to start bringing other people on the line because we're getting ready to switch over to another segment. I appreciate Dana. Thank you very much for coming through. Do you want to promote whatever you want to promote before you hang up?
Oh, tune in Sunday, 7 p.m. to Daddy's Little Girls, the Father's Day special, where I will be dedicating a whole show of 2 hours to men who are fathers, who are husbands, who take care of their kids, take care of their wives, and take care of themselves. How about that? Why don't you go find your family, honey, and take care of them?
All right, Dana. Thank you so much for coming on.
Man trying to come for me, honey. Don't do it.
So you
I would tear that ass apart.
All right. Dana, thank you very much.
Learn to shut the fuck up.
We're going to
go start your own family. Don't worry about me. Go start your family, homeboy. Little boy, go start your family. Where's your wife? Where's your home?
We're going to end this
Where's
now.
your wife, nigga? You don't got one because you can't afford one.
Okay, we're going to end this now because this could go on.
You want to talk about black bitches, but you running around here broke.
Dana,
all right, come on.
I appreciate you, Dana.
I had to be nice, Clematis. When people, you disrespect me before I got on the line. You disrespect me when I got on this line. You want to try to say, oh, for me to be quiet? Like, get out of here with that.
Nobody want to hear you. Shut up.
No, but they hear me. And they can't hear you because you want a bullshit-ass phone. How about that?
Okay,
grown men have real phones.
Dana and Face, can we please stop now so that I can go into the next segment? I appreciate both of you coming on. Face, I want you to promote whatever you want to promote before you hang up because I do have to do another segment. So, Dana, I appreciate you coming through. Thank you very much. And we'll talk soon.
Go ahead, little boy, with your shoulder pad shoulders.
If you want to stay there,
Dana, you wildin'.
I know.
I threw up.
Dana, no.
I just threw up. I swear to God, I threw up.
Shut up.
You lesbian.
Dana, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You know what, Clemy? Wait a minute. Let me just say something before I go. Let me say something real quick.
Lesbian.
I am about to leave because I'm about to go on video with my boo with 51. He has a job. He has a home.
Yeah, right. Who you
He's been married. He takes care of his kids, honey. He's a grown man, honey. And his phone is loud and clear, honey. How about that? How about that, boo-boo? Little boy. Little boy. Little boy. Little boy.
Okay,
go ahead. Go back home to mommy, little boy.
Let's end it. Let's end it because I have to move on. So, because I got somebody else to sort of time frame. So, I'm on a time frame.
Well, he hanging up first.
Clemy's couch is split.
And so
I don't see it live. Yo, Clematis, I don't see it live.
You know what, Clematis? No, I got to go anyway, Clematis. I got to go anyway. But the thing is, I hang up, and you're going to have this faggot going to keep talking shit. That I'm not going to have. Like, that's some punk shit. When somebody hang up, you keep talking shit about that person because you in your feelings.
No. That's not going to happen. Faith is going to promote whatever he wants to promote, and then we're going on to the next segment. This is done now. This is all done.
Everybody follow me. Everybody follow me. Keep Face_F1.
All right, Clemens, I got to go. Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Y'all can catch me on IG Callers, Queens Flip. Make sure y'all subscribe, Queens Flip YouTube channel. Thank you, man. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you, baby.
Thank you so much.
I see it.
It took you all this time to see it.
I got it.
I'm going to be tuning in.
I got it. Oh, that shit is hot.
Okay. Is Face still on the line or did he hang up?
Yo, this shit is hot.
Nah, I'm here. I'm going to tune into the live.
Okay. All right.
Yo,
so
Face, your logo is, this shit is hot.
Yeah, Face, thank you so much for coming through.
The black and white
anytime.
Yeah, I will talk to you again, Face, because I'm working on something else and I need to contact you. So thank you so much, and we'll talk soon.
You got my number, baby. I appreciate the love anytime.
Okay, thank you.
Yo, no doubt, yo, Face, I didn't know how much I agree with you. Word is born, man.
All right, we got to move on because we behind schedule. So thank you so much.
We're laughing shit up in this motherfucker.
All right, thanks so much, Face. Have a good night.
You too, baby.
I think he hung up. All right, we're moving on to our next segment.
Yo, Clematis, you are fucking good at this shit, yo.
This is crazy.
You are.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was going to go. I knew the show was, we were going to do good.
Yeah, but
tonight,
you're good at this. You good at. Like, I don't know how to do that shit, yo. You good at, yo. We got gotta go because I like it. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, like I said, I
shit.
appreciate. Once again, special thanks to Dana, number 9, and Face coming through. I appreciate everyone that came through tonight.
No.
So,
you good.
That's internet family to me. But now it's time to move on to the next segment. Our next segment now is we're having a Time to Heal reunion, and we're going to be having some people coming through. We're going to be talking about our favorite moments on Time to Heal.
Oh, I like that.
So if Schoolboy is here, can he come in? Ebony, is everybody there?
Hello?
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
Ebony
here.
and Schoolboy, are you there?
I'm here, Clemy.
Yeah, I hear you, sweetheart. Is Schoolboy, is he there?
No, Shehariah is there. And
I thought
Ebony.
you.
Okay, I don't know. Schoolboy did call me. He said I'm ready. I don't know what's going on. I'll text him.
He ready to take the money and run. Not those motherfuckers. Shit. Yo, this
okay,
is
he just texted me. Yeah, he just texted me. So he's going to call in a minute. We're going to start, and I'm going to give him a minute. But
this is fun, Clematis. This is fun.
You're so silly. You said
it is. It's fun. I'm having a good time. It's like I'm watching TV. I love it. I thought it would be fitting to,
close out the show with the people I started with, which was, like I said, Shampoo, Ebony. Schoolboy should be calling shortly. Unfortunately, Dupreme is unable to be here. He, was unable to attend, but, we still send, shout out, love to Dupreme. He's a very important part of our show also. I'm glad that, everyone else can come through.
I miss y'all. Hey, Clematis.
Also,
Clematis, I just want to tell you something. I'm like, I'm getting choked up. I miss you.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
I do.
Don't start crying.
No, seriously. No, it's not.
I understand.
No
Shampoo, I miss you, too. Like I said, we had, the show had great chemistry. Ebony, you there, sweetie?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, we all had good
chemistry. Y'all. This shit crazy, yo. I'm crying. I'm fucking crying, yo.
Oh, my God.
Here we go.
Yo, I swear, real shit, yo. This shit
is that you, Schoolboy? Is that you, Schoolboy? Yeah, what's up, Schoolboy?
Yo, I'm going to fucking kill myself. I'm fucking...
Oh, God.
Yo, if I have video, I am tearing up right now, man.
We got time for that shit tonight.
I'm dead serious. This shit is crazy.
All right, let me keep moving because we got people waiting. So, like I said, I wanted to thank everybody for coming through. I wanted to close out with who I started with. Before I get started, I wanted to give a special shout out and a thanks to Star because Star is the one that originally started the Time to Heal, and he gave me the opportunity to even be on the show along with Shampoo. Shampoo basically, once I started coming on, Shampoo was like, okay, you're going to be on the show, and then Ebony and Schoolboy and Dupreme, and then we all just meshed, and it just turned out to be a really great show. So I just wanted to send a special shout-out to Star for allowing this to happen because this is something that turned out bigger than what we thought it was going to be. When it
well,
first
it's gonna be big if I'm there. That was all. They call that baked in the cake.
So why your ass didn't come back then? Why you didn't bring your ass back then? You just left
Wait. Ebony, I want to talk to you. Can you lend me 100?
Okay, well, y'all gonna talk. Ebony, you and Shampoo, y'all gonna have to talk behind the scenes because we got other people.
Come on. Let's get it on. Marlon Gaye. Let's get it on.
He left us like some fucking step pigs and shit.
No, I didn't.
Stop it. Fuck you did.
Stop it. I'm about to ask you. Wait, hold on. Let me just say something. Let me say something real quick.
Go ahead.
Can you lend me 50,000?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
That's what he said.
Can you lend me 50,000? $20,000 because I know you got it by now.
What?
Hello?
Okay.
Is everybody there?
Shampoo, stop begging for money.
Did you get that money?
Listen, guys. I invited previous guests that were on Time to Heal to come on so that we could reminisce about our favorite.
You fucking left us. Fuck all that.
Okay.
I didn't leave nobody, but I wanted to go in a different direction, but with y'all. But then I knew when you called me, I'm not gonna talk about what happened because I don't want, I did that before too, so you don't want to talk too much. But when you called me, I said, "Oh my God, she gave about $3 million."
Yeah, it ain't come through yet.
But it's coming. If what is true, what you told me, I'm not gonna get into it. You can settle out for $800,000.
Okay, listen. Let's get to what we're doing. We're supposed to be doing for the show tonight. Yeah, she's there. Ebony's there.
I need
$20,000. This is what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be reminiscing about our favorite shows and our favorite moments. I have some people coming through. Shehariah, are you there? Whoever is there on the line, can they start coming in? We're going to start talking about our favorite moments on the show, and then we're going to wrap it up.
Okay, I'm here. Why don't see you live for me?
Huh?
Why don't see you live?
Because this is something that we just, was trying to get together. It's just a test show. All the shows after this will be live. They'll be live and visual. This is the only one that's going to be on this format. And then after that, it's going to be live, visual, and everything else. So, because Ebony, you and I talked behind the scenes about what's coming up. There's some things coming up. So trust me, it's going to be some great things coming up for this show right here. Which
Clemy's Couch.
Yeah, for Clemy's Couch, and it's going to be a good look, and we're going to have a good time.
And you know what? You can always call me to lay on your couch.
I'm here.
Shehariah,
hello.
Thanks for coming through, Shehariah. I'm glad you came through. I appreciate it.
Hello, beautiful.
No problem. It's been a while.
I know it's been a while, so I just wanted you to come through.
I love y'all. So much.
On my show, I wanted you to come through. So that if you have a favorite moment or anything, or if not, I wanted you to come through and still promote what you're doing and let us know what's going on with you.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I got the word.
Who's the echo? I hear somebody in the background.
No.
Oh, now it's gone.
Not on my phone.
Now it's gone.
You wanted me to go ahead now? No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So I know I haven't talked to a lot of y'all in a while, but our movement is still going strong. The Silence Kills movement, speak on unspoken using art. We still have our GoFundMe. You can look us up, Silence Kills Startup Fund. We will be based in D.C. I'm a domestic violence survivor, advocate. I've been on, Time to Heal, quite a few shows. It's been an interesting time.
Yeah.
It's been a very interesting time.
We have fun times.
And how have you been? And how have you been feeling? I know that you are dealing with.
Clematis, can I just say something real quick?
I've been doing better. I've been, just focusing on what's important. And then I also been working with Logic. We're trying to work on a new podcast. We got a lot of new interesting things coming up.
Good.
That's all about
I miss you. Shehariah. Yo, Shehariah.
Shehariah, make sure you keep us in the loop on what's going on.
Why y'all don't let me?
Okay.
We know, Shampoo, because we know you miss us, honey. We know.
I miss y'all, man. This shit is crazy, man. I really do. It's not a joke, man.
I know it's not a joke.
Whatever.
But just get you some tissue.
No, I'm dead serious.
On the radio
what are you saying whatever for? I'm serious. Yo, just hearing y'all, and I'm sitting down, and I'm just chilling, and it's like old times. Right? Like, why do you dismiss that? Like, I'm being sincere.
We're not dismissing it, Shampoo. We understand that.
Yeah, but I'm not playing around. Like, I'm not.
I know.
I'm dismissing it.
Right
I'm tired of hearing you crying, man. Honestly.
I think you're playing.
I
don't think you're serious at all.
Yo, I swear to God, I swear on my mother, Shehariah.
Send me a picture. Post a picture on Twitter right now.
Oh, forget it. I hear you.
Yeah, did you know you ain't
Yo, you gotta put that picture up, man.
You gotta show it. You gotta prove it.
Put it on Twitter, man. I want to see you crying on Twitter, man. I want to see that.
I'll put
retweet it
on Instagram Live right now. Tears coming out my eyes. Why y'all laughing, man? I'm showing y'all love. That shit is disrespectful.
Hey, man, I appreciate the love.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. I can take all the blows because I love you all. Take all the blows. Shehariah,
what you sipping on, Shampoo?
I'm sipping on some K.O.A.B and Shehariah. I love you. You are so fine. So fine.
Lord have mercy. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Is there anyone else on the line waiting to come in?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm actually on the line.
Oh, you yelling my name, though?
Who is this, Anita?
Yes.
Clematis, a Super Mo.
Okay.
And Ebone's on the line.
And Ebone is on the line. Very good. Okay, that's what's up. Thank you, Super Mo, Ebone, and Anita for joining us. Thank you very much for coming into Clemy's Couch. I asked you guys to come because I wanted you guys to share like any favorite moments.
Shehariah got a nice body, yo. She got a nice.
Can you be quiet? We're not talking about Shehariah's body right now. You still don't know how to act.
Yo, because I saw some video of her. I really never looked at her video. I was like, and I paused it.
Okay, be respectful. Be respectful.
I know.
Be Shehariah alone. Okay.
Did you do to that video what you did to my picture?
Anita, we ain't even gonna go there with you. Don't get him started.
Let me just say, but more came out on the knee.
No, no, we ain't doing that.
This is the reason why we're not on YouTube right now. This is exactly why, and I keep saying guidelines, man.
Let me start with Super Mo because he's on a time restraint. Super Mo, thanks for coming through. Do you have a favorite moment or funny show that you want to talk about, and then I want you to promote whatever you're doing.
Okay, cool. Well, first of all, congratulations on the new show, and thanks for having me on.
That's that nigga right there.
Well, my favorite show was the finale, man, when we kind of exposed all of those all of those guys.
Yeah, we're not going to
Mr. Nathan. Oh,
yeah, well, we're not going to mention no names, but just the finale.
No, please,
yeah.
please,
yeah.
Can I mention some names?
Please, can I mention some names?
No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that
because that's something.
the past. Right, that's the past.
I just want to say one thing. Hey, Big Rich. Hey, girl.
No, seriously.
Can I chime in? I'm sorry. Can I chime in?
I just want to say, Clematis, I want to say something to the host. I want to say something to the host of this show. You remember Rich Ruckus Radio said he's going to be the last one step. Please.
No.
I'm listening, so I have no qualms.
We're not doing that. We're not going to do that. We're not. We're going to.
Clemy's Couch. We can't do that.
We're not going to do that.
But before this, it was Clemy's Couch. Now this is my reunion. This is my birthday party.
This ain't your reunion. It's my reunion. So we're not going to do that.
Respect the house, man. Respect the house.
It's our. But the point is, you're not going to do that.
Okay. I agree with you.
We're not going to do that.
But he did.
Let Super Mo finish up because he's on a time restraint. Let him finish because he needs to promote something because he can't stay on long. So, Super Mo, go ahead.
Oh, come on, Clem. We're having fun right now. Come on.
Let's
go in just a little bit.
I know you guys want to. But no, we're not.
I didn't think I was going to have a good time like this. I really didn't. I never realized I am having a fucking ball.
Moses,
man, you left us the Queen Flip show, and then look back, man.
Waking up with.
No,
I didn't. No, I didn't.
Let Super Mo talk, man.
Okay, yeah, let everyone, can we please let Super Mo talk?
Hey, schoolboy, Atlanta traffic, baby.
What up, boy? Hey, boy.
What
up,
I
like it when you talk to me like that. Hey, man, listen, if you want to get real gay on here, we can. I'm just saying, man.
Paul, this nigga's jerking off.
Super Mo.
Don't speak, though.
Okay.
Super Mo,
okay.
I want you to go ahead and promote what you need to promote because you have an important cause, right, that you wanted to get out. So please go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so I have 2 shows, okay? One is called Super Snitch, and the other is called Free Spirit. Now, Super Snitch is a global advocacy show focused on tackling corruption, inequality, and injustice in the unlikeliest places in society and our community. So our debut show was last week, and we focused on the corruption that's taking place in the big charities operating in Haiti. You know, the show is with myself and my co-host, K.O.A.B Media. I don't know whether you guys checked it out, but we exposed all of these corrupt charities that are going in and raping, young Haitians and all these other, all these other crazy things that are going on. So we exposed that stuff. It was coming from the top, the CEO level, all the way down on the ground. So if you haven't checked out that show, go and check it out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's a very important cause, and we're going in.
Great show.
And we're going one by one, exposing all these dirty, corrupt organizations. So that's what Super Snitch is all about.
Super Mo, what channel you guys on? What channel are you on, Super Mo?
Hate
Squad TV. Copy that.
Okay, Hate Squad TV.
Wait, what'd you say? Let me write it down. What is it? Because y'all got good memories. Hate Squad TV.
Hate Squad TV, yes.
But come on, because I can't hear it. Seriously, I want to listen to it. Hate Squad TV.
Hate Squad TV. Ebone says Hate Squad TV, yes, that channel.
Who is this talking? Who is that talking?
That's Ebone.
It's me.
Hi,
Shammy.
Ebone, I need 20,000.
So,
Ebone, your dream came true. Your dream came true, Ebone.
My dream came true.
What the fuck? What?
I want to get to everybody. I want to give everybody a chance to say something. Anita, if you would let us know what was your favorite show or your favorite moment, and what's going on with you right now. Shampoo, shut up. Go ahead.
Actually, give me 1 second, please. Go ahead. Oh, what?
Go ahead. Well, while you're doing that, Ebone, let me go to you.
What is he doing? Doing what?
I don't. That's what I said. I didn't want to leave. I'll come back to Anita. Ebone, if you want to go ahead and say what is your favorite moment or show, and if there's anything you want to promote or what's going on with you now. So go ahead.
That's Ebone?
Yes, it's me. It's me, Shammy, the one and only.
Yo, Ebone is in here too? Yo,
yes.
That's what's up. Yo,
I'm
what's
on the
up,
couch.
baby?
I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm relaxed.
Yo, I didn't know that was you.
I told you it was Ebone. We said Ebone like a dozen times.
Yo, I didn't know. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
I'm doing great. This is my birthday. It's my birthday.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, happy birthday.
Ebone, go ahead,
yes,
sweetie.
Honey.
It's my birthday, and I'm surrounded by beautiful women.
Oh, Lord.
Happy birthday.
That's how I look at it. Me and Schoolboy around a bunch of beautiful young women.
And Super Mo.
Super Mo on the line, too.
You look great, by the way.
Super Mo. You gotta come over to London to get this shit, nigga. You gotta come over from London to get this pussy.
Would you shut up? Ebone, please
all
give
right,
Ebone.
So I have to. All right, I'll go. So I have to mention. I can't say this is my favorite, but this stood out to me. This one show. I'll slap that hoe. 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 I'll slap that hoe.
It was just like in increments. Like, slap that hoe.
Fuck that hoe.
What the fuck?
That moment stuck out to me.
Yeah, it was so ignorant. It was, you know what? It was so ignorant and so.
Right. But you know what? The thing is this: I know it's all in entertainment, so I didn't take it personal. All I know is that I was gonna troll you to death. That's all I had planned for you. I was like, it's nothing. I didn't need no apology. What?
You know what's sad about that? We go like, you know, and I understand that, like, it's for entertainment. But if I'm not on the radio, like if I'm just sitting around the house, I be thinking of this shit because y'all bring that shit. Like, it's crazy. I think of everybody, and this shit is funny as a motherfucker, man. Yo, listen.
Right.
You know what people have to do? Mostly in the morning, because that's the most hectic time of the day. Figure out a way to laugh in the morning.
Yes.
And that will make your whole day.
I miss that.
It'll make your whole day a beautiful experience.
That's true.
Fact.
That's true.
If you angry or not positive in the morning, that carries around the whole day too. You might have some spurts of positivity.
That's true.
But you be like, oh man, fuck this shit. But you know, you just gotta you gotta laugh in the morning.
Yeah, that's true. Let me move to Anita. Let me move to Anita.
You fat motherfucker.
No, I want to give everybody the opportunity. To talk. Anita.
I mean, but that was brilliant. What I said was brilliant, and you just brushed by it.
I didn't brush by it, Shampoo. I'm trying to give everybody the opportunity to talk. We don't have a lot of time, hon. So that's why
Why'd you brush by this? Brush by this. Brush by this. For old time's sake.
Anita,
I got a cheese steak and a wheat.
Anita, do you have a favorite moment or show? I ain't thinking about
I can tell you any interaction that I had with Shampoo ever was the highlight because he's crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
But I can tell you that one of our last shows, which I mentioned earlier, one of our last shows is the one that really stands out because whether it was in person or interacting on the phone or interacting on the show, he has always been extremely respectful until the last show, second to last show. Respectful. He just let loose, and it shocked me.
Oh, when I said about the picture?
Yes.
I know. I was so ashamed of myself.
Oh my God.
I was. You should be. And you know what? I fought it for about a week. I fought it. And then it was just one morning. I said, motherfucker, I'm gonna let this. I don't give a fuck. I lost the battle with myself. I lost the battle.
Anita, is there anything that you? Yeah, Anita, is there anything you want to promote or anything? Is there anything you have going on?
I do have something going on. So my birthday is coming up, and if anybody is down here in Raleigh, the Raleigh area, I'm having a day party. I can't help it. I'm having a day party, and all the information will be on my Instagram for that day party celebrating my birthday. My birthday's on the 4th of July.
Okay,
so the party is actually going to be on the 7th.
4th of July.
Right. For people who don't know your Instagram, what is your Instagram?
It's PIINK5UGA, Pink Sugar.
Okay. All right, and Ebone, do you have anything that's going on, or do you want to promote anything or anything you want to say?
Yeah. So if everybody that's listening do not know, I am not part of Ruckus Radio anymore. So no shade, it's just facts. It's just facts.
We're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. Yeah, we're not going to go there. Go ahead, Ebone. Go ahead.
So I'm getting back in the works of podcasting again. So you could find me under the United Ronin Networks under YouTube.
So, Ronin, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'll be part of the Ronin group. You can
What is
follow
that?
me
Let
on
me write that
Instagram.
down. What is that? What is that? Because I'll write it down. I'm going to hear
Ronin. So the
How you spell
THE, the.
Wait. Slow down. Let me write.
I did.
Damn, the.
All you got to do, Shampoo, is follow her Instagram. Follow her Instagram.
You're on my Instagram.
I followed it, but with all due respect, I didn't use any of your pictures. I don't know if that's right or wrong or.
You know what, Shampoo? They don't even feed into that. You know how Shampoo act. That's it. Shehariah.
Ebone got me back in the gym.
Nice, Anita. Nice.
Shehariah, again, to make sure, because your cause is very important, I want you to promote again what you have going on before I let you guys go, because Shampoo, Schoolboy, and Ebony, I want you to stay on once they hang up, because there's one thing I want to do before we hang up. So,
no doubt.
Shehariah, go ahead, please.
I love you, Shehariah. I love you. I love you.
Everybody can add me on Facebook. I heard you, Shampoo. I heard you. Everybody, please add me on Facebook. It's my name, Shehariah Johnson, SHEHARIAH. And then you can also look up the Silence Kills group on Facebook. It has a lot of the information about our upcoming events, our vision, mission, and then also our Silence Kills GoFundMe. We have a startup fund because we're actually trying to get incorporated in D.C. So we've been doing all of these events to raise money. So far, we have about $2,600 raised outside of the GoFundMe. So that's good news from only just one big event. So please look up our GoFundMe page, Silence Kills Startup Fund, and you can follow us on Instagram, Silence Kills 0, the number 0, and on Twitter. Yeah.
Okay.
Please look us up.
All right. Thank you so much. You have a great cause, and
I love you, Shehariah.
I urge everyone to follow. I urge everyone to follow Shehariah, and she's doing some great things. So I appreciate
when I see
so much. Oh Lord, Shampoo hug.
Yep, come to DC. You gotta host.
I'm coming to this. I'm coming to DC.
I have a whole lot waiting for you.
Listen, can I just say this, please? Please, God, please let me just say this. When I come to D.C., I'm coming.
No, okay. Shehariah, thank you so much. I will reach out to you in the future because there's some things I want to discuss with you and regarding domestic abuse events. So I will reach out to you in the future. So thank you very much for coming on. Anita, I thank you so much. Ebone, I thank you so much. Super Mo.
Thank you.
Thank all of you guys for coming through.
Thank you for having me on.
You made my first show a great show. Does anybody want to add anything before they hang up or promote anything before they hang up? Because I want everybody
I got one thing.
Yes.
Can I say my favorite moment?
Sure, go ahead.
Before we end?
Sure.
Well, I really like a lot of the shows that we had, with Just Us Ladies, and then, the other shows with us actually discussing solutions instead of just placing blame. Like, we actually, shared openly our perspective. I really think, in at least two of the shows, we got to some solutions. So those was my favorite moments.
That was fun.
Can I just say my favorite moment?
Wait a minute, Shampoo, because you're still going to be on the air. I'll let you do it. Super Mo, is there anything you wanted to add something before you go?
Oh, yeah, I really liked that episode with Shehariah. I thought that episode was wonderful, the way she told her story and the way Shampoo reacted. I thought that was just YouTube classic moment. So salute to Shehariah.
That was a great show.
Shampoo. Yeah. That was a classic.
Yeah, it really showed how abusive he was and how so many men think just like him. So, I think that show really did a lot of exposing, actually. It exposed a lot of the men that think exactly like Shampoo.
I just want you to
thank you, Super Mo, for your comment.
I just want you to understand while you're on the phone. I just want you to understand something, Shehariah. I love you.
Here we go.
I'm serious, yo. Can I just
be me? Schoolboy, look, we ain't got this. Schoolboy gonna hang up.
Wow.
Okay,
exactly. I don't get to say anything.
No, Schoolboy, you're going to talk. No, stay on. Ebone, Supermo, Anita, Shehariah, thank you so much for coming through on my first show.
You.
It means so much to me.
Thank you.
I would definitely want to have you guys back again because this is my only audio show. All shows after this are going to be visual. I'm going to have some live shows. I have a lot of things coming up in the future.
That's
so, don't be surprised if I reach out to you again.
Don't be surprised if I reach out to you. Shit,
you guys have great energy. Right, you guys have great energy. Supermo, I'm definitely want to make sure that we promote what you're doing because that is something that needs to bring some light to.
Facts.
So I will continue to promote what you're doing, and Shehariah, you as well. So we will all talk about
Clematis, you are the fucking, you good, you good.
Would you?
This is the best show. This is the best show.
You are something, you're fucking good, yo.
Right. Ebone and Anita, I also will follow. I'm on y'all Instagram, so Ebone, I will look out for when you know your show is coming on. I will be tuning in. I will be supporting you. Anita, whatever your future endeavors are, just let me know. I will support you as well because I appreciate all you guys. You know, I came into this new. You guys were there before me, and you were all welcoming, and, you know, so I really appreciate that. That's why I asked you guys to come back. So I have nothing but love for you guys. So thank you very much for being a part of my first show, and we'll all talk again soon.
Okay, Clemy.
Cool.
So thank you so much. Ebony, not Ebony, Ebony, the Time to Heal cast, stay on. Ebony Schoolboy Shampoo, please stay on for a few more minutes. And everyone else, have a great night, everybody.
All right, cool.
Good night.
Hello, Schoolboy.
All right, good night.
Peace. Yeah, I will. Peace.
Okay. Schoolboy, you're still staying, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Shampoo, Ebony, right?
Yes.
I'm here.
Okay, so it's just us, right?
Beautiful. This is so fucking
now,
beautiful.
I saved the best for last. I did this on purpose, and I didn't tell y'all anything. The whole time that we did the Time to Heal show, because now we're basically done with the show. We're getting ready to close out. But I want to do this one thing before we close out. The whole time we did the Time to Heal show, we got a lot of flack from Ruckus Radio and that whole platform. We had memes. They had us shut down, allegedly. We don't know for sure. And that whole time, I was respectful. I said nothing. I didn't say anything to anybody. So, in closing it out, because I'm not saying Time to Heal is never coming back, but we don't know exactly when we will all be doing. An actual.
It might not be called Time to Heal, but I can feel this is coming back. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it might be. Well, I'm just saying under the Time to Heal umbrella. With having said that, I have no problem saying something about Rich at this point because I've been quiet all this time. But I want to close it out to let him know.
Hold on, let me take a sip. Wait, Clematis, please slow down for a second. Let me take a sip.
Yeah, you need
please, Clematis, let me just run upstairs for 2 minutes. Let me just run upstairs. Seriously, because I want to hear this.
Yeah,
I want to hear this.
Yeah,
all right.
I didn't tell you guys that I was going to do this little segment here before we close out because I thought that we should. It was a lot of flack from that platform on us, and that's because of the jealousy and the hatred. We've had memes done. Ebony, you and I know they were talking about us. And we had to set that straight.
Okay, good. I'm good.
We didn't have anything to do, and all this started because Rich lied about Shampoo owing him money when Shampoo offered to give him the money back on the phone.
Yes.
So this is where it all began. It began with that. And he took that and ran with it to get views, listeners, or whatever to build this thing because he had a jealousy for this platform. And that's what it was all about. And it went from there. He rallied other people come at us for something that they knew nothing about. They believed what he was saying. They believed he was telling the truth, and they just went along and followed with him. So I'm here to say now, fuck Rich, fuck Ruckus Radio, and fuck all them niggas that got something to say. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm at that point now. Because, when I was on Time to Heal, I played my part. I played my role. Shammy, you're in the driver's seat.
You're brilliant. Brilliant.
And I was respectful. I kept my mouth shut. I tried to keep it classy, and I kept it under wraps. I even had a talk with Rich behind the scenes when he was on the show when he talked about me and Ebony. And he was very respectful to me on the phone. He apologized, but then he got on his show and acted like, I talked to Clemy. He didn't tell the truth. But I didn't say nothing. I said nothing. So I just let it go. I ain't letting it go. So when this airs, everybody's going to hear that was some bullshit. What Rich does, he gets on the phone, he lies, he says shit, then he get on the air and changes the whole thing around. Now, didn't he do that with you, Ebony?
Fake nigga shit.
He said he's corny as hell.
Right, didn't he do that to you? Is he still doing the show?
I don't know.
What
I don't
show?
listen to it.
He had a show?
But Ebony, didn't he do that to you when you were on the phone with him? Right, and that's what he does.
Yes,
he does that, and then he gets on the phone and on the show and says something totally different.
And then try to call my women and my co-hosts to try to come over there. Let me tell you something. You could call wherever, somebody could come over to somebody else's show, whatever. But the chemistry that we got won't be the same.
No, it won't.
It won't work.
No, it won't.
Because it might be a new chemistry that could be good too. I'm not gonna say that, but don't think that our chemistry can be recreated.
We had a certain vibe that clicked automatically. It's not
it can never. And don't ever think I left anywhere. What happened was I wanted to just blaze my own trail without the name Time to Heal and just do something that was more the same. I want to do the same show, but as a different name. But you know what I'm saying, y'all? Everybody in different places, and you know what I'm saying.
Well, we got some things coming up because Shammy, I spoke to you behind the scenes. I spoke to Ebony. Me and Schoolboy, we had a text, and we're going to have a conversation. We have some things that's coming up that everyone can look forward to, which I will be keeping everyone up to date. I'm not going to let it all out right now because behind the scenes,
looking at your banner, you have to say, "I will keep you abreast."
Oh my gosh! Shut up, Jim.
Oh my God!
That's the word. I will keep you abreast on what we're doing. I would have said like that. I would have said, okay.
You know, I just wanted to end the show with that because the whole time we did the show, we had a 3-hour show about us. We had, it was crazy. It was crazy, and it was stupid. It was stupid. And what makes it funny is that all of them still listen to Time to Heal. They all did. They stood up here and say that they didn't, but yet they go back and talk about what we said on our show. So you listen. You listen.
No. But with Rich said that he is going to be the last one standing. No, he did.
That's about it.
I looked at his rebroadcast views. And the only one that broke 1,000, which is disgraceful. The only one that broke 1,000 was some white dude talking about his show. He wasn't even part of his shit. Just talking about his shit. Not the nigga that runs the show. Wait, not the host that runs the whole channel. A nigga talking about his shit got more views than the nigga that runs the channel.
That's crazy.
Ponder on that shit for a minute. Just chew on that shit for a minute.
We're going to let that go. I have a couple of announcements and then we're going to close out.
Let it go now.
Wait. Let me say this. So, since the last time we spoke, we broke ground on a new location for Gia Studios, and I mentioned Gia Studios a few times before. I've been promoted to Director of Business Development. We brought in a few other investors, and the future looks really bright. Like I said, a lot of folks probably don't know Atlanta per se, but Atlanta has a little city.
I love Atlanta.
About 15.
My whole family.
About 15 minutes outside of Atlanta is a city called East Point, and we have a 13,000 square foot facility with the liquor license that we're building out right there on Main Street. And we're doing all the legwork for it now. When you guys hear this rebroadcast, if you want to find out more information, hit me up on Twitter for right now. And I'll post up my business card on there. But hit me up on Twitter. And if you want to invest, if you have events that you want to do, I think we'll be hosting some art shows out of there. We'll be hosting a lot of different types of events out of that space. So I'm really excited about the future of Gia Studios and just business in general. Besides that, I'm also a licensed agent to sell insurance here in the state of Georgia. So, different things that I have popping, and I really appreciate the support, people reaching out to me and just saying that they appreciate what I do here, because I don't always get a whole lot of time to, express what it is that I do. But, yeah, I really do appreciate the show. As far as a favorite, to be honest, all of the shows for me were loads of fun, and I'm going to mirror what Clematis said, not to kind of ride it, but it is what it is. Your boy Shampoo is a real character, and interacting with him is always a good time.
Okay. All right. Ebony, is there anything you want to add before I have a couple of announcements I got to make, and then we're going to close out?
No, I just enjoyed working with everyone because, like I said, the vibe and the chemistry that we had, we wouldn't be able to find it nowhere else, but I just enjoyed it. I'm working on, doing my own thing, but I'm just putting the pieces together and trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to do it and what I'm going to do.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just say a couple things. Time to Heal episodes will be going on Patreon. People can join for $1 if they want to go in and look at any of the episodes. They're going to be back up, they're going on Patreon. Also, I wanted to thank Logic for producing tonight's show. He worked with me a lot to make this happen. He put in a lot of work, and so it was a lot of phone calls, a lot of work, and he's been very helpful. So I definitely want to thank him from the bottom of my heart for all the help that he's given me to make this show possible. So I wanted to thank him for that. Shampoo, Ebony, Schoolboy, thank you so much for agreeing to do this show. It was great, all of us being on the line. Shout out to Dupreme. I'm sorry you were unable to attend tonight. We still have love for you, so we wish you luck in anything that you're doing, Dupreme, and, let us know if you have something going on that you want any of us to promote. And so in closing, Shampoo, you go out with what was your normal saying when we closed out Time to Heal?
Oh man, I just want to say that thank you, Clematis, for having me on your show. And this is not a joke. I've always been who I am on the show, and I never thought in a million years that this would make me feel like this. I couldn't fathom. What a great show that we had tonight. And it wasn't because of me. It was because of Clematis. You're a brilliant co-host. And there's nobody like you. And then nobody will be like you. I just want to say thank y'all to every...
Are you crying? Oh, Lord, Shampoo closing out the show crying. I wanted you to say your little slogan about, how you say a big shot.
I'm going to say
it. Well, get it together.
But I'm not a robot. I'm not a robot.
I know you're not a robot, Shampoo. I know.
I'm just telling you how I feel.
But you know
morning.
what? That's good. You know, that's good.
What?
You're human.
You know what it is? It's so much negativity. When somebody says something positive, it's almost like we don't even want to hear it no more.
Right.
Especially when it's real, because we think everything is fake. Everything, because we look on our phones. And this is real. What I'm telling you, because I don't do an act. I don't do a bit. I don't do that. I'm just me, and I miss y'all. And it was, I never even thought about that I did anything like, deceptive, anything. Yo, I love y'all, and that's real talk. And I just want to say in closing, because I got some food, nothing changed. I got some food upstairs.
So stupid.
A big shot. Ain't nothing but a little shot. I kept shooting.
Oh, Shampoo, don't cry.
Yeah,
we all still here. You act like it's a funeral. We all still here. I know you miss us. We had some great times together. We did. We did a great show. And that doesn't mean that we can't do something in the future. It's just, right now everybody has their own things going on, and we have something planned coming up in the future. Like I said, I'm not giving up any information. We're working on something. So we're not done with each other. It's just that we're moving into another phase in this. It's not that we're done. It's just that we're moving to the next level. So I don't look at it as, we're done with each other. I consider us family at this point. At this point, we've, gotten to know each other and bond to a point where, we just like you guys have all come together tonight. So, I don't look at it as a bad thing. So, Shampoo, you don't have to cry. It's not a bad thing. It's a thing where we're moving forward to something else. Even though you're doing something and I may be starting my own channel, Ebony might be doing something in the future. Schoolboy has his businesses he's working on. But I know if I call on you guys will come together and we will be doing stuff in the future. It's just the next level of what we're going to do. That's all. So you never know. You never know if somebody will pull one of them Time to Heal shows and say, hey, listen, I want y'all to do a Netflix special. You never know. You never know. Stuff happens years down the line sometimes. Sometimes things don't happen right away. So you never know what may or may not happen. But, like I said, it was a great show that we had. We had a good time. I love all you guys. Shampoo, you all right? Oh, Lord. Shampoo, you all right? I don't know if he... Oh, his call
I
drop.
think it's
okay.
call drop.
All right. Well, all right. Thank you, everybody. Everybody have a good night. Great show. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right. Good night.
All right. Good night, everybody.